Gotta get back to the throne room. Because that's where Emily is. Ah, yes. Now everything is lit up.
Feels a little scratchy. Maybe some steeped borage and chamomile will do the trick.
Where am I going to get that?
Chamomile is delicious. I've been using chamomile to relax at night.
It's gotta be something nice. Something no one else has thought.
I gotta be careful. They're definitely patrolling upstairs.
She's Why am I always together?
Jumping up there with no vision is not the best play. Jumping up there with no vision is also not the best play, as they might see me. What are you doing? Aha. Coming my way now? No? Yeah, I hear you. Really? Nothing then? You didn't even check inside the door.
I don't know what anything was. I know Mutton, and that wasn't it.
So you wander off a good distance to the right. Do you take a left here? Nope, you just keep moving.
Bit peckish. Could use a muffin. Maybe there's a nice tin of hagfish in the cupboard.
A nice tin of hagfish. Sneaky feet is the best thing. What? Is there one actually? There's a gravehound actually inside the elevator. Now I could just take the elevator straight up. Oh, I'm blocked from just taking the inside shaft. I have to summon the elevator down to me. I get it. And there is a gravehound in there. Best way to deal with that? Question mark? Perhaps a stun mine at the entrance. Let's play. Not what I thought. That is not what I thought. That the situation is slightly different from what I thought. Very well. With that actually pulled down, then you can have that. Didn't work that great. Now, I just don't like when the elevator dings. Can you blame me? Third floor, A corpse. Man, that guy tried to hold out. Probably killed by the gravehound. Oh, well, honor for all of the big and the small. Well, the taller they stand, well, the harder they fall. We live for today, but we die for the next. With blood in our veins and the air in our chest, oh, we step into war with our hearts on the line. The mud on our boots, it shakes free over time. The music, it fades, the violin slows. To darkness, it rises as the sun goes. Love is a distant aroma at best. To the tower rooftop, A withering smile that's stuck deep in your vest. The night air it wraps its fingers around your body. It shakes from the now distant sound. Oh, the sound of her voice. A sweet symphony played over and over until you are free. The music it fades, the violin slows, the darkness it rises as the sun goes. Dear viewers, quick break. Can you feel the new day rising? Climbing up the...
You'll take me back and die at my hands.
East horizon. They can't hold us.
Could be a storm coming in.
Down we'll fight through. Each and every one will start new. You know, on my AFK break, I should have heated up my coffee. I have an idea. Let's just do that. There, that's better. Now it's just a little too hot to drink, which is exactly how coffee should be at first. That leads directly to the throne room. I feel like a grain of dust or dirt or something under the bottom of my mouse. Definitely want to solve that before what comes next. Now, I heard witches out here. Who were you talking to, though? You're not just gonna have the front door be wide open after all of your other precautions, right? Maybe you will. There she is. She hasn't moved. Delilah hasn't moved Emily. Using the heart on Delilah Copperspoon could return her spirit to her body, making her vulnerable. Yes, of course.
Reanimate worthless. Such a tragedy.
You don't know that I'm here.
Somewhere out there,
What has Delilah done to the throne?
She's cast a spell on it, Corvo.
my love. Word is you've had a change of heart,
Oh, right.
or your mind is broken. Perhaps I was too much for you.
Time stop has no effect on her. Oh, she won't aggro me. Look at all of these pigments. I wish to read that book.
Where the overseers babbled in their little chapel, now a tree that never existed.
Plenty of ways in, I suppose. Now, how best to handle this? If I jump down and talk to her...
Where are you, Dowd? I know you're still breathing. Hidden somewhere.
Ooh, I like listening to her ramble, though. You don't know where Dowd is for all your power. Really? Well, I guess you wouldn't know where I am either. What exactly is this painting, Delilah? People clapping and cheering for her in the background. The throne, front and center.
Who else has ever escaped the void itself?
People all around cheering for her. She stands behind the throne, not sitting in it. Dunwall as a whole seems to be burning behind her. Oh wow, the painting itself is actually shifting.
I have the tower and the throne, but all the little toadies ran away. Or died. I conquered an empire of cowards, liars, and simpletons. Oh, yes, nothing. I don't even know this. I'm just being told here.
You're insane, Ms. Copperspoon. Delilah's diary. These statues. Words cannot describe how I loathe them. But it was their own fault. They approached me without the proper respect. I could see what they were thinking. It was their eyes that gave them away. So now they are stone, and I am the one who looks upon them with scorn. They think I'm not as regal as Jessamine. Emily is nothing. We all know that. But they compare me to my half-sister, and find me wanting. Is my manner not as refined as Jessamine's? I practiced diction right along with her. In secret, anyway. Hidden in her closet, tucked between the fabric of her suits. Clothes that should have been mine. I wish Jessamine were alive to see that... You son of a bitch. I wish Jessamine were alive to see that now I am the one donned in silks. It's just so ironic because we had to... send Jessamine on her way, to put it the only way I really know how. In order to bring Delilah's spirit here to end all this. I wish Jessamine were alive to see that now I am the one donned in silks. Silks! Have they served me well? One by one, all my friends and allies have been eliminated. I rule over statues, mute and cold. They disgust me. Nothing is how I imagined it would be. That's what I figured. That's exactly what I thought when I first arrived. There is still hope. That's why I said some of us have never had what about those of us who have never had it all, Delilah, like you? And even now, you are Empress. In name only. And nothing is how you imagined it would be. You still don't have all you were looking for. You want the love of the people. That's why your painting depicts it. Nothing is how I imagined it would be. There is still hope. Even now, I work on a painting that has no equal. With it, I create a perfect world where they will look on me with awe. They will love me without restraint or condition. The world as it should be. The question is, how am I going to deal with you? Now that I've read your diary, the last thing that I wanted to do before I deal with you is done. You rule over statues. And not just Emily's. want to read that text, actually. Oh.
Even being an empress in this world disappoints me. But once my great painting is finished, nothing else will matter.
Yeah, we'll see about that. The only thing that's crossing my mind now is, do I kill you? Do you die for this? Again, it seems too easy, but it seems that every time I try to give you a more difficult way out, you find, well, a way out. Will death be what it takes to end you? And are you the one putting dirt under my mouse? Wouldn't put it past ya. Do you deserve to die? Well, yes, but do I kill you? Do I kill you? No, I don't. The whole chaos system in Dishonored is designed to serve as both your means of interacting with the outcome of the world and as a measure of it, the outcome of things. And Emily still needs as bright a future as possible. Killing Delilah, it could be said, lowers chaos a great deal, giving Emily an even brighter future. But what's the alternative to killing Delilah? Delilah, I know she had a tough upbringing and she views the world as unfair, and a lot of things for her unfortunately were unfair. Even Anton, the way he spoke of her, referenced her humanity and all of it, and how some of it may still be there, or is still there, just twisted. But as Corvo said, it's too late for regrets. I hadn't thought about this moment until now. I mean, it's been in my mind the whole time, the whole game, thinking about whether or not I should kill Delilah. But I always thought, I'll make that decision when I get there. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. And now, well, here we are at that bridge. I can't put it off any longer. Does she die today? It would ensure Emily's safety going forward. But if I can show mercy to even the greatest of evils, doesn't that bode well for everyone else? Doesn't that show that there's always hope? Well, it's Corvo's turn then. See, I tried to use the heart on the painting first, but it just automatically used on Delilah. Into the painting, Delilah fled into her magical painting after her spirit was returned to her. Follow her into the painting to prevent her from bending reality across the Empire. There's no more heart. This is where it all began for Corvo. Alexei. Surely she has put security measures in here, right? Ah, they took the audiograph.
Is this Ramsey?
What? Ramsey's improvised diary. I trust I'll only be locked away here for a short time. I intend to record my thoughts, for during a confinement, a gentleman must find ways to keep his mind alert. Additionally, one should engage in strenuous exercises to retain vigor. Therefore, I have performed a dozen lunge-style exertions for my legs, feeling quite revitalized. Day 4. I am frustrated to have been left here for so long, though it is understandable. Duke Abel and Delilah have just acquired the throne and have many urgent tasks to perform. I hope I am not forgotten amidst their other duties, but how could they forget me? It was I who tipped the scales in their favor. 10 squats performed today. Day 7. If I am meant to be humbled by this imprisonment, then let it be known I am humbled. Perhaps my role was not so important. Yet I did play a part, and I hope to continue to be of service. Marched in place. Day 12. Have they no pity? The briefest audience. That is all I ask. Empress Delilah, Duke Abel, I will grovel before you. I beg you. Don't you want to see your Ramsey crouch and snivel? I am ready. And then they eventually found him and just turned him to stone. Or Delilah did anyway. Ah, they haven't touched the statue of Jessamine. Always hope. Enough. Enough, I said.
So she'd replace all the world with this.
The world as it should be. Whoa, here's the... Whoa, this is crazy. Delilah's paintings are nuts. This is what you want then, Delilah. Oh, there's a lot of you, huh? Ah. Sticky grenade. I know you've got your ranged attacks. Clink. Nice shooting if you were aiming for the wall. Anything else? Can't get caught off guard from behind. 2 left. The one. What is this? Oh, nice. Not bad. Just you now, huh? And glitched. Whoa! Not that glitched, it seems. Blink out of there. There we go. I want a fight. A fight, Delilah. Ah, there it is. There's your vigor. What now? What now? I had a feeling they weren't the real ones. You will not escape me. What? More upstairs? Get rid of her.
Is someone there?
What the? Hello there. Ah, not fair. Whoa. She's blocking me off. Ah, you missed. What? Who? Try it. Now what? Really? Okay. Does she have to die? I don't see any other way to break the spell. How do I free Emily? Wow, look at all those. Oh, kill Delilah Copperspoon or find a way to eliminate Delilah. Find out about Delilah's project. Search the Overseer Chapel. Delilah is using dark magic in some powerful secret project. Find out what it is and why it's so important to her. Search the Overseer Chapel for clues. That's not a bad idea. Well, Delilah, I won't lie. That was the best fight I've ever had in Dishonored. For that, you have my respect. But... I think I need to find an Overseer Chapel to find out what exactly this ritual is and how to put a stop to it. Where is that chapel? I think that's it. They mentioned something about the pigments before. We got the water lock, we've got the gazebo, we've got whatever that is. I don't think it's the chapel. Main courtyard with some witches in it. I'm out of potions, by the way. That went through all of my potions. I was barely able to survive that fight. My god, that was the best fight I've ever had in Dishonored. That was so fun. My coffee is ready. Oh, that's good. Back down we go, and carefully. Because it's not like we've got HP to be wasting. What floor is this? Should be the first, huh?
Scratchy. I can feel some steep water in cat.
Oh, I've got to be very careful with no HP. Fortunately, I know right where I'm going, and I got a good above ground view a second ago. I think that's the chapel.
It's gotta be something nice. Something no one else has thought of. Maybe something with gull's eyes. Or the bladder of a cat.
Gull's eyes.
Huh? Who's there?
Somebody who would rather take care of you than
I'll be there when that monster's back.
run. That's who's here.
The blood flies need some fresh meat, and they're going to get it.
There you are. I figured you were doing this. All right. Ah, you missed. Multiple times. Aha! I cannot afford to lose HP, so you had to die. I tried it the non-lethal way, but you gave me no choice. Funny that Delilah gets to live, but you don't, right? Things aren't fair. They never are. Gravehound. What the? What? Thorns. From above? Oh. Well, whatever. Is this a chapel? Kinda. I mean, I guess any building can be a chapel, but is this what I'm looking for? I don't think so.
So you're back? I'll find you.
Crimson and Black. Camilla, I have a special job for you and a few others, Coven Sister. I'm at work on an important painting, my final masterpiece, and I require some rare pigments to see it to completion. Move in secret. Be quick. Gather what you need. Use the thigh bone of a drowned sailor to crush and mix the colors. Gather 20 banded slugs. Seal them together in a jar until only one remains. Wait, seal them together in a jar until only one remains. It will be large and shiny. Yes, fat near to bursting. Crush it with your fingers and capture the ooze in a vessel. Use this to give the pigments a finer consistency. My love for you only grows. Your Empress forever, Delilah. That doesn't help me. That does not help me at all. I thought this was the Overseer Chapel. I was wrong. Resounding shriek. Howling bolts are louder and have a greater radius. Hey, that's kind of cool. Didn't realize howling bolts could do that. And what's in here? Bunch of gross shit. They were performing the ritual for creating the pigments in here.
I'm certain he's still around.
I am.
Gotta be careful.
Don't come and find me, though. Without health potions, I'm cornered. And you know what happens to those who are cornered. You know how they react. Alright, that's not the Overseer Chapel. Where would it be then? There is a whole section off to the side that I did not explore. Just gotta remove you from your patrol and everything will be fine. Those are overseers, all right. It's a good thing I remembered this place, this exact walkway from Dishonored 1. This is where the overseers probably had the brunt of their attack. Yeah, under the bridge. Used all of my grenades inside the painting. But I can sneak by these without, as long as I don't move too fast. I think that means blink is out of the question. Let me refresh my memory, refresh my thoughts. Delilah is using dark magic in some powerful secret project. Find out what it is and why it's so important to her. Search the Overseer Chapel for clues. Well, this is under the bridge where they staged their attack for the most part. They were stopped cold, looks like. Is that a chapel? I need to get past. Does look like a lot of this has been detailed. A lever, a button, something to activate this. Lift the portcullis. No? Alright, then I guess I'll hop over. Probably pays to observe the others.